Hey everybody, this is John again from Volkswagen Planet, and today it's finally over 70 degrees, so I decided let's try something new. Lucy wanted to come outside and let's make a video on how to prep your engine tins. First thing you want to do is, of course, get a nice set of tins that you may want to clean or actually use. This one here is an OEM piece, so this was off the motor off the parts car, so I decided that it was pretty good to use. I've got the other one, and what you want to look for in these is make sure all your engine holes are nice and clean. If it needs to be fixed, dolly it out with your hammer and dolly the corners, make sure it's nice and square and flat, and just use the best parts you possibly can. If you have to buy a new one, of course buy a new one, but this is on a budget, so we're going to see what we can do here. I found a nice breastplate. Let's see if I can get a nice. But as you can tell, the seal is really nice and clean. There's no rust on that whatsoever, and it's just a really good piece to work with. And last but not least, I have a dual port intake that was starting to flake. Probably cheap paint or whatever, but we're going to make this nice and clean. So like I said, we're going to do this on a budget. So what we're going to do is we're going to use COMET, a 5-gallon bucket of water, and an SOS pad. Really, guys, it's all you need. I seen this at a body shop for my neighbors. He works at a towing yard. I went and go see him at lunch. I was watching the body man, and this is all they use. So let's go ahead and try this, and let's see what this is all about. So what he did, he took a piece of metal, and so I'm just going to use the breastplate. Dumped it in the water, like so. Just like that. Grabbed the SOS pad. Get it full of water. Then he took the COMET and he sprinkled it on here. We'll grab the engine tin again, and all you want to do is just scrub it hard enough. Scrub it hard enough to knock the shine off of it. So we're going to knock the shine off this thing. This was painted. Obviously, it was painted a while ago. It was done pretty good. So. I just couldn't believe that this is a cheap way of doing this without spending, $300 or $400 on getting your engine tins painted. And this way, anybody can do it and enjoy their car and put that little extra touch of customization onto your car. What you want to do too is make sure this always stays wet. And this stuff is that you could there is no. I would say just don't be cheap on it, because this is, really the prep is really the best thing, or the most important thing when you're doing this kind of work, regardless if it's this, body work, or anything else. So we're just going to scrub this a little more. Whoa. And you want to make sure you get all the little holes and cracks and crevices. And this will probably be the first part of, it's probably a 3-part series. So make sure you stay tuned on the next parts coming up. This is going to be part 1. So like I said, all we're doing here is just scuffing the shine. We're not going to take the paint off. We're just trying to take the actual shine off of it. So we get the SOS pad a little wetter. And I don't know if you can, I'll just do it like this so you guys can see. I'm not really doing nothing out of the ordinary, just scrubbing it. Let me put some more. Alright. And when I was watching the body man do this, I couldn't believe that you don't have to really use sandpaper just to scuff this. And I don't know what he was working on, but it got engine contaminants. Oh, that's another thing. If the best, what I did with this one was full of grease on the first time. So the first time I took, as you can watch in my previous videos, I took some easy off oven bake cleaner, sprayed it, cleaned it. You can use a SOS pad with it, but I tell you this just from experience, when you get done with it, get rid of it, because you don't want the grease all gummed up on this, because it will scratch the piece you're trying to work with. So let me finish up trying to scrub these little pieces up in these little corners. That should be good enough. And like I said, you can make these pretty cool, pretty clean, and without spending a lot of money. Now, I guess the best way to do this is to take, when your car goes to the body shop, you can paint them. But like I said, this is on a budget, and we're going to show you the easy way to do this. Alright, so I got to the point where I got it all scuffed off. You guys basically get the point. So I'm going to dip this again. I like using a 5-gallon bucket. You don't have to use a 5-gallon. You can use a 2 bucket or whatever you have laying around. He just did it to keep his SOS pad clean, or for water. I like to use a 5-gallon because you can actually dunk this in the whole piece into the bucket. It looks pretty clean. We're going to let this dry. And next we're going to come, I don't know how this is going to work or not, because like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this myself. So this right here is a dual port intake. So let's see if this is going to work. Get my SOS pad here. And again, with this, the paint was flaking on this, but all we want to do is just to scuff the paint, so the primer and everything else will adhere to the primer. Will take care of this and build it up. You can tell. Let's see here. Those are OEM. As you know how I am. It's not OEM. It's not for me. But we're just going to scuff this just like we did the engine tin. And with this, you don't have to worry about getting it in the pipes and stuff like that, because we can always blow that out. It's not a big deal. So we're just going to keep scrubbing this. They say it's a beautiful day out here. It's like 76 degrees. We're in Tampa, and this is how our day should be here. Okay, let me put a little bit more powder on this. So I just wanted to show you this, guys, because like I said, it was something I couldn't believe when I went to the body shop. And I don't know if it's a trade secret or what, but if it worked for them, it's got to work for us too. So let's see what we're going to do here. Okay, so I scuffed it, guys. I'm just going to dunk the whole thing in the bucket. Like I said, all we're trying to do is take the shiny parts off. So I'm going to take my air compressor, I'm going to blow this out on the inside, make sure nothing gets stuck. But it took quite a bit of it off, and I guess that's really all we're going to use for this part. Like I said, this is a probably a three-part section. So the first part is going to be prepping, and all you need for the prep, of course, is 5-gallon bucket of water. I think I spent 89 cents of this for Lowe's, COMET. I don't know if you could use other ones, but COMET works best. That's what they were using. And an SOS pad. So for really under $5, you can get this far. And we'll go on and tell you what parts and what products you'll need for the next part. But from what I've seen and what I've gathered here, I think I've literally have spent less than $20 to make the parts look great. So as always, thumbs up, thumbs down, hit that subscribe button, share it to all your friends. You guys, God bless you, God bless your family, have a good day, and we'll catch you on part 2. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll catch you real soon.